Welcome, legends. This is News and Rings, bringing you non-stop WWE news, match results, and inside scoops. Hit subscribe and let's dive straight in. Power in WWE never disappears, it only changes hands. As Roman Reigns steps back into the spotlight, the balance of authority on Friday night's SmackDown begins to crack. While Roman once ruled through tradition and unquestioned dominance, a new force has risen during his absence. Solo Sikoa, no longer a lieutenant, now commands his own faction and his own ideology. This is not a simple rivalry waiting to happen. It is an unavoidable collision between legacy and evolution, between the past that built SmackDown and the future that seeks to replace it. With Roman's return imminent and tensions reaching a breaking point, the stage is set for a confrontation that could reshape the brand's hierarchy and redefine what power truly means in WWE. Tension boiling. Beneath SmackDown's surface, behind the polished entrances and televised matches, pressure has been steadily mounting on SmackDown. Authority has shifted quietly but decisively, and the roster feels it. Solo Sikoa's rise has not been subtle. His faction operates with confidence, moving as if they already own the brand. That confidence exists because Roman Reigns was gone. Absence created opportunity, and opportunity created ambition. Now that Roman has returned, the unspoken tension has become unavoidable. SmackDown is no longer simply a stage for competition, it has become contested ground. Every promo, every match, every stare carries added weight because everyone knows the structure holding the brand together is unstable. When power changes without resolution, confrontation becomes inevitable. Roman Reigns and the weight of legacy. Roman Reigns does not return as just another superstar re-entering the rotation. He returns as history itself. His legacy as tribal chief reshaped WWE storytelling for years, blending dominance, family loyalty, and psychological control into one defining era. That influence did not vanish when he stepped away. It lingered, unresolved, like unfinished business. Roman's presence alone forces comparisons, demanding acknowledgement of what came before. His authority was earned through endurance, control, and calculated brutality. That history matters because Roman does not view leadership as something taken lightly. To him, power must be proven, defended, and respected. His return instantly reframes SmackDown as a place where unfinished legacies no longer remain dormant. Solo Sikoa's evolution into a leader. Solo Sikoa's transformation has been deliberate and methodical. Once viewed as an enforcer, he now stands as the architect of his own vision. Leading MFD, Solo has moved beyond following orders and into defining purpose. His leadership style is direct, ruthless, and unapologetic. Unlike Roman's structured hierarchy, Solo's rule is built on unity through shared intent rather than tradition. His confidence does not come from history, but from momentum. Each victory reinforces his belief that the old order is obsolete. Solo does not seek permission or approval. He operates as if legitimacy comes from action alone, making his rise feel earned to some and threatening to others who remember who once ruled. MFD as a statement, not just a faction. MFD is more than a collection of powerful wrestlers. It is a declaration. The faction represents a rejection of inherited authority and a belief in dominance through force and unity. Their presence across SmackDown is intentional, invasive, and strategic. They interfere, control space, and send messages without needing elaborate speeches. This isn't a group built to support one man's legacy. It exists to establish a new one. That makes them dangerous. Their cohesion gives them leverage, and their willingness to cross lines gives them influence. MFD does not wait for opportunities. They create them. In doing so, they challenge the very foundation Roman once built. Legacy versus reinvention. At the heart of this conflict lies a philosophical divide. Roman represents continuity, tradition, and earned authority. Solo represents reinvention, momentum, and disruption. This isn't about titles alone, it's about identity. Roman believes leadership must be validated over time through sacrifice and control. Solo believes leadership belongs to those bold enough to seize it. Neither perspective is inherently wrong, which makes the collision compelling. Fans aren't simply choosing sides between two wrestlers, they are choosing between ideologies. That depth elevates the feud beyond standard rivalry. It becomes a question of what WWE values more, honoring its past or embracing a future unbound by it. The power of a backstage confrontation. A direct confrontation between Roman and Solo does not need a ring to feel monumental. Backstage encounters strip away spectacle and expose intention. Without ropes or referees, words become weapons. A meeting in the corridors of SmackDown would feel raw and personal, emphasizing that this conflict is about control, not competition. Roman's presence alone would command silence. Solo's refusal to back down would signal defiance. The tension would not need violence to feel explosive. The mere act of standing face to face would confirm what everyone already knows. This story is moving forward, and there is no avoiding the fallout. Roman's strategy beyond violence. Roman Reigns has never relied solely on physical dominance. His greatest weapon has always been control. Control of narrative, control of perception, control of people. When he confronts Solo, his goal will not be immediate destruction, it will be destabilization. Roman understands that true power lies in making others question themselves. By challenging Solo's legitimacy and framing him as unproven, Roman attacks the foundation of Solo's confidence. This psychological warfare fits Roman's character perfectly. He doesn't rush outcomes, he engineers them. That patience makes him dangerous because every move feels intentional. Roman is not chasing relevance, he is reclaiming ownership. Solo's need for validation. For Solo, this conflict is deeply personal. Roman represents the shadow he has spent his entire career trying to escape. Every comparison, every reference to the past undermines Solo's desire to stand alone. Facing Roman is not just about winning, it is about proving that his rise is not borrowed or inherited. Solo's aggression stems from a need to validate his leadership on his own terms. Defeating Roman would symbolically end the past and cement Solo's authority. Losing would reinforce every doubt critics have ever voiced. That pressure fuels his intensity, making his actions feel desperate but determined. The ripple effect across SmackDown. This rivalry will not exist in isolation. Its impact will spread across the roster. Alliances will be tested. Wrestlers will be forced to choose sides, intentionally or not. Authority figures will face difficult decisions. Championships may become collateral. When two power structures collide, the fallout affects everyone. SmackDown thrives when chaos feels consequential, and this feud provides exactly that. Every match involving MFD or Roman's allies will feel connected to a larger war. That interconnectivity strengthens the brand's storytelling, ensuring that no segment feels meaningless. This is how dominant story arcs elevate entire shows. Why this feud feels inevitable. Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa does not feel manufactured, it feels earned. Every step from Solo's rise to Roman's return has naturally led here. That inevitability is what makes the story powerful. Fans sense when a confrontation is unavoidable, and this one has been building quietly for months. When it finally erupts, it won't feel rushed, it will feel necessary. Whether the outcome reinforces legacy or crowns evolution, the impact will be lasting. This is not just another chapter, it is a turning point. SmackDown is standing at the crossroads between past and future, and only one vision can lead the way.